Right, I've got a Epsom DX8400 here. We're going to put a CIS onto it. To start with, we've got this clip here, it's already in place to save time, and this one here. If you look there, they just go like that. They've got sticky back plastic on them and you stick them on. We've got the CIS here. This is just a light. Don't take any notice of this, it's just a light there to get extra light. The bottle's there with the air bungs in. You must take out the small bung there, like that, and put the air bungs in there just to let air in and stop ink coming out if you accidentally knock it. And it's very important, we're getting many people doing this, that's got to be the same height as the printer. That there, the same height. Don't have it higher, else it will flood all of that. So it's important that the bottles are the same height as the printer. We've got everything into place, we've got the lid off. You can't do the lid on video because my hands get in the way, so a paper instructions is supplied or an email with the instructions on showing you how to do it, where I've done it and somebody else has took the photos. It's impossible to get it here because my hands cover it up like that. You can't see anything anyway. So we've got the clips into place, we've got the bottle there, we've got the printer there with the lid off ready to put the CIS. Right, so what we do, we turn the printer on, it'll recognise that there are no cartridges in. Here's the CIS block, it's got the reset button there. Just to let you know, this printer cannot tell whether you put in CIS in, cartridge in or anything. It thinks you're putting cartridge in all the time and it will always monitor them as cartridges. So for instance, when it says your black is empty or can't recognise black, you go through as if you put another cartridge in. When it gets to here, you don't put the other cartridge in. You press this button here for 5 seconds there, can you see it? Press it for 5 seconds, let go, press OK to continue, and it will be full again. Your printer cannot tell how much ink is in there. You can put an empty cartridge in there, it will think it's full. Let's get the CIS under there. You can see the printer has recognised no cartridges, so we're going to put that under there and pull it through, and you can see there that that is through. Now I've got to put them into the carrier. Right, so the printer recognises no cartridges, press OK to proceed. So press OK, hold this up there tight and let it go through there. Now it sees there's no cartridges there, it's put the carriage into the position, so instead of putting one cartridge in at a time that you would normally do, you put all four together and push down. Now these are half-size cartridges, so they do need pushing right down. A common error is people don't push them far enough. But just to check that they are down far enough, finger on one end, thumb on the other end, go through each individual one, press down to make sure they are all down as far as they'll go and they've clicked in. So we've got those in there. This won't hurt you, it won't shoot anywhere. Physically push it to the right hand side. Just to let you know, the ink on my fingers, by the way, is not from the CIS. It's from remanufacturing cartridges. You will not, definitely not, get ink all over your hands like I have by putting this CIS on. I've always got ink on my hands. So we've got that across to the right hand side. We need the piping to come across to the left, all the way across, back on itself, and clip into there. There you go, that's clipped in. Now remember, all the way across to the left and back on itself. There must not be any twists in that piping there. It must be straight across, back on itself and down here. Then we bring that across into there. I'll just have to put the camera, let go of the camera a minute. Bring it across into there and clip that down. So we can pull that through there. We've now got that into place. That's ready to register the cartridges. Make sure there's a bit of give here. Don't have it too tight, don't have it too loose. So next we have to press the OK to see if they work. Right, I just checked there that everything is OK. Everything is, so we'll press OK to proceed, and the printer starts moving around to recognise the cartridges. Whether you put a CIS or a original cartridge in, it'll always do this procedure. There's nothing you can do to stop it. We're going through the procedure there, and you can hear it charging up. It's recognised the cartridges, and now it's going to charge the ink. While it's doing that, I'll just remind you The printer can only think you're putting cartridges in. It doesn't know how much ink is in those cartridges. So it will monitor them, and it will still say they're empty even when they're full, because it thinks you put normal cartridges in. What you do, that white button at the back there, press it for 5 seconds, let go, and the cartridge it said was empty will be full again. If it says your black is empty, press that for 5 seconds, let go, press OK, and the black is all of a sudden full again. That happens on any cartridges, but you must wait until it says they're empty. Don't do it when they say they're low. Wait until they're empty. Well, it's still charging up. This is a bit of a pain really, the time it takes, but there's nothing we can do about it. It does this even when we put the cartridges in. Shouldn't be much longer now. There. Ink cartridge replacement is complete. Press OK to done. So we're OK and we're done. All we've got to do now is see the printer print. Right, so what I need to do is go over to the computer. You don't have to, you can print through the menu, but I'm printing here. I've just told it to print. I'm going to show you it printing with the lid up and the lid down. There it's printing there, just a test page. There, it's printing perfectly fine there. Put the lid down and it's still printing. Everything's going through fine. And there you see the paper coming out. So it is printing perfectly okay. Just a test print, it's printing there. There you go. The 4 colours are printed fine. And that's it. Don't forget, you must have these on the same level. Don't forget to put your air bungs in and click your cartridges in as far as they'll go, and everything will be okay. But my number is at the end, just in case you need any help. See ya.